friends, welcome to another speed build. In this one I'm doing a shell challenge by my friend CrackedKyber. It is a alien build. I spin a wheel of aesthetics. I got SpaceCore, we did alien. Let's just get into the challenge. Let's go. So this build, like I said, is a SpaceCore build. I did a cheat to put it on Sixum, the planet you can discover in The Sims through I think it's the rocket building skill. I could be wrong, but I know you can build a rocket and fly here with your sim. I cheated and just built, you can also do it with the science career, so I think I just built or I cheated to get the unlocked device and had my sim come here and discover Sixum. So and then you also have to have a cheat so you can actually build here, because this is like a community lot. So I also went and used a cheat so I can actually build here. So there's two-way cheats going on here, so it's very frustrating where I want to build here. I also have to once I got my sim to be here, they were always default here because they didn't have a way to get back home. So the only cheat I needed to keep researching on Google was the cheat to build on this lot, which I don't remember the top of my head because I actually built this quite a while ago, but you guys are getting it now. So this one was a little difficult for me. I didn't know, well, first I guess I should talk about the shell challenge. So the shell challenge actually involved me, for Kyber you had to choose you could only use 3 packs. Base game wasn't included since it's free, and holiday pack wasn't recorded because it is also free. So I chose Get Together, Get to Work, and City Living. Those are the 3 that I chose, which actually worked out really well. The other packs I kind of wanted to have was the little campers kit. I thought that would be a really good one because they have a lot of space stuff in there. But I think this worked out really well. If I was gonna, I don't think I'm ever gonna build something like this again. I might, who knows? But if I did build something like this again, the only thing, if I did like a whole pack thing, I think it would turn out different, because I think Get Famous had a lot of really good stuff that you could go and have in the kit, which was really cool. So for this, I did watch a lot of videos. I would fully admit to watching a lot of videos on YouTube to get inspiration, because I didn't know what I was gonna do when I chose this. So I was looking at other builds, and I looked at one of those, there was an article the top, I think it was top 10 alien builds in The Sims, and so I went on there and was looking at them, and I think it was Kate Emerald and some other people. I don't remember your names, I'm so sorry, but you guys definitely inspired me to make this log and gave me a lot of ideas of what I was going to do with this. Excuse me. So there was also some rules for me to hide 3 objects. You won't see me hide those 3 objects, besides at the very end I hide baby Yoda. But it was Baby Yoda, it was a clown picture, and a gnome. Once we get to the landscaping, blah blah blah, but Baby Yoda, you'll see at the very end. The clown picture, I'll probably point out that I put it in that area. I did not show it, but do you know that I did hide it, and Kyber could not find it. They were I'm giving up. So it was actually pretty funny, actually. And this is one of the most unique build challenges I've done. Kyber does a really great job of making a build challenge where you really have to look into the details of it, because it's also a scavenger hunt. So when you take those 2 elements together, it's it makes you really look at the build quite a lot. Okay, so these things that I put in the back here, which I think are from City Living, is where I hid the clown painting. and I hid it in a way that was facing out, so if Kyber had taken like a second or third look, and like I kept saying like the clown painting is staring at you right now, but you won't be able to see it, maybe in the screenshots at the end. But yeah, I've hit the clown painting inside of there, making it look kind of like it's supposed to be a part of it. I can't explain it. You download the build. Download the build. But the other part of this, in the back here, I made like a little greenhouse, which I don't go too much in depth with because it was very much, I think like when you do a speed build and then this build is at a place where it keeps doing that thing where the camera keeps going like up and down. So I didn't want to show that part because I think that, especially when the speed build is at 5 times the speed of me building, I just cut that part out for you guys. But I really debug came in clutch with this. Most of this debug is from Get to Work, I want to say. I really enjoy it. I love the big mushrooms and the glowing areas and stuff. I really had to find that, like, it's like a crater, I guess, with the glowing blue. I really had to find a bunch of that because I was like, where do you find this? So so that was definitely something I kept like trying to find again and again and again and again. But I really like, I think this build came out looking like my style, because there's a lot of landscaping. There's a water feature because, you know, your girl loves a water feature. There's lots of plants. I think it came out as a Marcy exterior, even though it's very alien. But this part in the front, I think that really big bush is where I hid the gnome. I hid the gnome in the bush. Everything was outside that I hid. I didn't hide anything in the house. Like, I was just, the inside of the house was like something I wasn't looking forward to, but then it actually turned out okay, to be quite honest. But yeah, this, I really like the inside, I mean the outside. And of course we could not forget having a UFO on top. And I used tool quite a bit throughout this. But yeah, I found the alien. If you have better build by, you can have the alien's ship is under transportation. And so I was like, yeah, I think it's there, which I thought was really funny. Cause like, who's driving this? Who's driving this? And so upstairs here is like a little office where they do their little experiments and do alien things. I don't know if there's probing involved, but I'm gonna say yes. And I put the little gnome guy in there, so he's all upset. I originally was gonna put the little baby Yoda in there, but I was like, no, that's too obvious. So he'll end up in the back somewhere. You'll see. But yeah, I made this little office area. I thought it looked alien-y. And then here is a little bedroom for a little tot. I think at this point the Growing Together kit had just came out and the base game update had just came out. So they had, I don't know if you know, but EA had additional rooms made for infant, toddler, and kid to kind of like show, I guess, kind of showcase the new items that were included. So most of these rooms were like space themed, which was really cool. So I just kind of stole everything from those rooms and put them into this Tot's room. So this little Tot actually, I think, has a cooler room than their parents. I had a lot of fun with this because I think I made this after I did a bunch of like kid builds of like the infants and stuff. And I played like the 7 infant challenge. So like this was made afterwards. So I thought this was really probably more fun to make than the actual like master bedroom or parents room, if you want to say. But I really like this little build. Well, this room, I should say. The room turned out cute, and I made all the lights blue in this room to kind of go with the aesthetic. I thought it was really cute. But yeah, but as of right now, if I'm talking to you, the trailer for the new kit has come out. It's called Horse Ranch. I was on Twitter earlier today, and somebody was like, Horse Ranch, don't check out something more creative? And then I was thinking of all the ones I could think of, and I was like, well, we used to have like Get Something, so I was like, Get Ranching. Then we have all the living ones, so I was like, Ranch Living. And then we have like Together. I was like, Ranching Together. Like, those are the themes that I see. Ranching Lifestyle, I guess, to go with eco lifestyle. Like, those are what the expansion packs are called. So I don't know what else to call it, but please let me know below if you're excited for the new expansion pack, because I'm not. I guess, like, I think it's really nice that they included Native Americans in the making of this. I think that is a good step. But I'm just not excited for another, I guess, quote-unquote, Americanized world. Because I think the last expansion pack, Growing Together, was based on, like, San Francisco or San Diego, something like that. So, I don't know. I kind of don't want, like, an American-like world. Like, I want to be taken away, or I want to, like, a fantasy pack. I don't know. I want something else. And everybody's like, oh, well, we already had Cottage Living. And I get that Cottage Living was like an English countryside world. And this is more like an American country, like Midwestern. I think somebody thought it might have been based on like Arizona, but I'm not 100% sure on that information. But I'm just not excited. Like, I don't know, maybe because of the history of America, but like cowboys aren't exactly my forte. Cowboys aren't really like a memory, a good, I don't know, like, I know there's a lot of other things, but it just doesn't seem like something that is just my vibe. Excuse me. And like the country, the two-stepping and stuff, not really my vibe, what have you. But I am excited about winemaking. I can't wait to make lots of wine, because your girl is gonna make wine. I'm gonna live out a very alternate life where I'm making wine and trying to make money and having lots of dogs, because that's my dream. This is my dream, is to have lots of dogs, have a winery, and that's it. But yeah, so this is the master bedroom. Getting back into the build. This is the master bedroom. I had trouble with this. I probably think this is maybe my most difficult room, just because I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do with it. And there's not really like a nice, like, hey, here's a great alien build that you can pull from to make a room. Nope, there's nothing like that. So that didn't happen. So I played around with the colors quite a bit. I was thinking this room would be purple, but I didn't like the purples we were given. I think my favorite part of this, which I think I'm about to do now, is putting little mushrooms behind the bed. I thought that was a nice touch to make it look a bit more alien-like. I guess there is like some sort of thought process here for me to like make this look a bit more alien, and having mushrooms growing in the back of your bed sounds very alien to me. But if you are a person who have mushrooms growing in the back of your bed, please don't tell me. I don't want to know. That is something I'm good at not knowing, actually. Keep it to yourself, please. But besides that, Yeah, the master bedroom looks okay. It's not my favorite. Like, I guess, like, I didn't have the items that I wanted to make it more alien-like, and yeah, yeah. And the speed builds I watched, I don't think I watched, like, them make the bedroom. Like, I think a lot of people did, like, a complete white interior if they did, like, something. And I wanted it to be more colorful, so the blues, the purples, they came in. They came in. So I think my build is a little unique than maybe some other builds you might have seen that is an alien or space build. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. This is the living room. The living room actually is kind of cute. I don't know if I'm one of those people who remembers what I listened to, because I listen to a lot of like video essays and podcasts and stuff when I'm building and stuff, because it takes a long time to do this. And for this one particularly, I was listening to a Buffy the Vampire Slayer like recap on like basically how they treated Willow and Tara's relationship back then, and how like I guess how like important it was for young gay kids back then to see like a happy relationship, because most like gay relationships back then ended in tragedy, which, you know, I remember feeling that way at the time, thinking like, why every time I see like a couple, like I want them to be together, like why can't they just be happy? But yeah, that is what I listen to. If you're a Buffy fan, please let me know. I love Buffy fans. I don't think I'm gonna ever rewatch Buffy, but I do have a fond place in my heart for Buffy. When I was a teenager, I oh gosh, I'm not aging myself. Don't do the math. But when I was a teenager, I made sure to come to school. Well, my dad wanted to buy me a leather jacket from this place called like I think it's Wilson Leathers, and they had a leather jacket and it looked just like the leather jacket Buffy wore, and I was like, I want this. And then my mom saw me with this leather jacket, who like it didn't quite fit over me, like it didn't close, I guess. Like it was just a cool piece. I didn't want it to close because I wanted to be like Buffy, and Buffy didn't wear the jacket close. She wore it as a prom dress prop, like over a prom dress and stuff. So my mom made me go back to the store, Wilson Leathers or whatever it's called, and get a proper coat, and I was devastated. I wanted it for style, and my mom wanted it for functionality, and I'm still upset to this day. Hopefully my mom doesn't watch this video. But in the long run, I guess it's better that I was a warm teenager and not a cool teenager. Oh gosh, I didn't realize I was gonna make that one. But anyway, we're getting close to the end. This is where I decided to put a fireplace with all the little, I was gonna say accoutrements, but all the little things. Like I thought crystals. I was obsessed with that plate with like the crystal, like I think it's like a cut of a gem or something. But yes, we're heading to the end. Baby Yoda is coming up. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, friends. Bye. Baby Yoda. There's Baby Yoda. There's Baby Yoda.